Paris, the city of love, lights, and maybe a few lies. Today, I'll tell you 3 fascinating facts about this iconic city, but one of them isn't true. Your job, figure out which one's the lie. Listen carefully, because I'll be dropping clues along the way. Ready? Let's play Spot the Lie, Paris Edition. Here's how it works. I'll tell you 3 facts about Paris. I'll explain each one in detail, its history, fun details, and why it's so unique. But remember, one of them is completely made up. You'll have to decide which. Stick around until the end to see if you guessed correctly. Fact number 1. The Eiffel Tower, Paris' most famous landmark, was never meant to be permanent. Designed by Gustave Eiffel for the 1889 World's Fair, it was built as a temporary structure, and the plan was to dismantle it after just 20 years. At first, Parisians hated it, calling it an eyesore. Newspapers even read angry letters from artists begging for it to be torn down. But Eiffel struck a deal with the military, allowing the tower to stay because it made a perfect radio transmission point. By the time its permit expired, it had become too valuable to remove and too beloved. Fact number 2. Tucked away in the artistic neighborhood of Montmartre, there's a working vineyard right in the heart of Paris. Known as Clos Montmartre, it produces a small batch of wine every year, about 1,000 bottles, which are auctioned for charity. The vineyard has been here since the Middle Ages and even survived waves of urban development. Every October, locals celebrate the grape harvest with the Fête des Vendanges, a street festival with music, parades, and of course, wine tasting. Fact number 3. Everyone thinks Venice is the city of bridges, but Paris actually has more. The Seine is crossed by over 150 bridges and footbridges ranging from the ornate Pont Alexandre III to the simple pedestrian walkways connecting the city's islands. Some bridges date back centuries, while others are modern marvels of engineering. Paris' love for bridges is tied to its history as a trade hub. Every crossing was a lifeline for merchants, armies, and travelers. Alright, time to decide. Which fact is the lie? Is it 1. The Eiffel Tower was meant to be temporary? 2. There's a vineyard in the middle of Paris? 3. Paris has more bridges than Venice? Lock in your guess. The lie is number 3. While Paris does have many bridges, Venice still wins the title with over 400. The Eiffel Tower really was built as a temporary structure. And yes, that vineyard in Montmartre is 100% real. So, did you catch the lie? Tell me in the comments, and if you enjoyed this Paris challenge, hit like, subscribe.